Our next honorees, Jill and David Mogil, please give your attention to the screen.
Jill and Dave are two of the most positive, upbeat people that you'll ever meet.
My dad, he's really easygoing, loves music. Music's always on in the house growing up. I feel like the Beatles were like the soundtrack to my childhood. He's always cracking jokes. Not always the best jokes, but always cracking jokes. My mom is sweet and friendly, always striking up conversation with everybody.
They're just loving, warm, giving, embracing people. Whether it's welcoming people to their home for a Shabbat lunch or a meal for Sukkot or for a Passover Seder, everyone is welcome and they're made to feel welcome.
People, when they hear about my father-in-law, like he has MS, one would think that he's a little bit limited in his abilities to help. And just knowing him for 10 years, it's like so not the case, and he's always just willing to help, and he's always just there.
Their commitment to the Jewish community is very strong and very solid, and both of them have served on numerous boards.
She always has something going on where she's dedicating a lot of her time to something in the Jewish community. They gave that a lot to my sisters and I, just to always give back, and it was a huge part of our upbringing.
They work together so beautifully. His Dave is the consummate businessman. He's very sensible. He has great business acumen. Jill is more of the dreamer and the creative person, and he balances her.
She's an optometrist by training, went back to work after years, and then decided she wanted to do low vision, which is like a specific subset of optometry to help people who have really poor vision and can't be helped by traditional optometrists. And she started this own little niche business with my dad where they help people.
Jill and Dave both have that ability to see when something is needed and to actually be able to visualize it and then make it happen. And they don't take shortcuts, they don't cut corners, they care about the details, and they make sure they're addressed.
Jill and Dave's commitment to Jewish education is well known. All 4 girls have gone through Epstein Hebrew Academy from preschool through 8th grade. JSU is very important to them because it's a way for students who are in secular schools, private or public, to get more of a Jewish education, to continue their Jewish education and their involvement and exposure to the Jewish community.
It's so appropriate for them to get the Jewish Continuity Award. Continuity is all about taking whatever you have and just taking it to the next level, and I really think that's what my in-laws are all about.
They put their heart and soul behind any cause with which they're involved, and JSU really is near and dear to their hearts. They believe deeply in the value of education, and they believe deeply in the value of different perspectives.
They're involved in Jewish continuity in every single way. I can't think of 2 people who exemplified Jewish engagement better than Jill and David Mogil.
Jill and I thank you, JSU, and Rabbi Ravinsky for this special honor. Though we are not here to celebrate us, we are here because we want our children and our precious grandchildren to live in a world with overflowing Jewish values and void of anti-Semitism. We are here as cheerleaders and advocates for a very special organization.
My father, Sal Mirowitz, was fiercely proud of his faith and his people. He and my mother, my wonderful parents, raised us in what I would call a conservadox or traditional type of Jewish ideology. My upbringing was inundated with Jewish life. By attending Epstein Hebrew Academy early on, and then public school with Hebrew after-school classes, I was taught the importance of being involved in the Jewish community and to give back early on. Still, as many do, I veered away from it a bit during my late teens and early college years. Organizations like Aish and Chabad reined me in and helped me see Judaism as meaningful and relevant in my young adult life. Ongoing learning and living with so many role models in our close-knit Jewish community has kept it that way throughout our lives, and we have imparted that onto our children from the time they were born. And now they are doing the same with their own children.
I had a less immersive Jewish upbringing than Jill. And I realized if I wanted the girl, I needed to give more traditional Judaism the whirl. Jill dragged me, kicking and screaming, to expose me to a deeper Jewish experience. Well, I made the commitment, and the rest, as they say, is a mystery. But what wasn't a mystery was marrying Jill and raising our family in an observant home. The mystery was, and is, learning how to deal with the challenges that are placed before us. The formula to gain understanding and to remove the mystery is a combination of humor, community, family, a competent insurance advisor, mixed with a solid foundation of faith.
The teen years are so incredibly important in determining the future trajectory of one's life. There are a lot of confusing things being thrown at our youth. JSU gives them this solid base, this Jewish value-based moral compass. There is a term coined by an organization, Torah Mitzion, that says, "Let my people know." It's so appropriate to JSU's mission as well.
The talented staff at JSU educates teens in an engaging, fun way, teaching the relevancy and meaning of our heritage, our homeland, and laying the solid foundation of faith that we need to meet the challenges of life.
And how will our Jewish college-bound teens be prepared when facing anti-Semitism and anti-Zionism when they enter U.S. college campuses? JSU is addressing this head-on. That's what's needed. I feel a calling to help in this JSU mission. JSU is a gift we give our kids. They're fighting for no less than the souls of our children. I want to be part of that, don't you?
Ladies and gentlemen, Jill and David Mogil. The Jewish Continuity Award. This beautiful piece of art, I was forbidden to mention the person who designed it and made it, but if you would like to know who it is, please email or text me. I'll be happy to share so you can get something for yourself. But it's Mishpachat Mogil. It's the Mogil family tree. And on the bottom is inscribed, Elon, Elon, tree, O tree, Bama avarechacha, how can I bless you? The Talmud tells a story of a person who was very tired and hot and hungry, traveling through the desert, and he came upon a tree, and he ate from the fruit. He sat in the shade, drank from the water that ran along the roots of the tree. And when he was ready to move on, he said, what can I bless you with? You have beautiful shade, you have tasty fruits, you have water running at your base. The only thing I can think to bless you with is that all the saplings that come from you should grow up to be just like you. So that is our bracha to Jill and David. Hashem should instill in your children, which I think he already has, to continue your holy work and your commitment to Jewish continuity.
Amen. Thank you so much. Maybe not.
Oh boy. Okay.